Привет, everybody. So, 2017 is upon us. Let's hope it's not as bad as 2016 was. Now, is it? Well, 2016 wasn't too bad for me. Near the end, it got better. The beginning and middle was pretty bad. I've actually had a really good ending to 2016, but I didn't want to talk about what 2017 may bring. I want to talk about New Year's resolutions. Everybody makes these resolutions from time to time. And I mean, I've had some bad ones. I've made some pretty bad ones in the past. Like, for example, some of the things we wish for might not always be the best. I've had good intentions on making a resolution when it turned out to be terrible. So, for example, one year, this is many years ago, I had a New Year's resolution that I was going to get a girlfriend. I got a girlfriend, and I was miserable. The relationship just wasn't good. Boy, this was like 7 years ago, 8 years ago now. Very long time ago. Anyway, it's not that I haven't had a girlfriend since, by the way. It's just this was a couple X's ago. But anyway, the relationship ended badly. And these resolutions are always so hard to make because I made the resolution, I completed it, but it didn't bring me joy. I think resolutions are meant to do stuff for you. There's been a lot of people make really bad ones like, I vow to go to the gym every day. Well, maybe not every day is not a good resolution to make. Maybe eating less, okay, some people make that one. Some people make, the obvious ones to save more money. But resolutions don't seem to do anything. It's trying to change on the spot who you are, and that doesn't work for most people. It's like a lot of smokers who could just quit cold turkey. Some people can, most people cannot. I think the same goes for resolutions. You can make all the resolutions you want, but a lot of people don't complete them. I made one resolution for 2017, and that was to be happy. I would like to actually be overall happy. I haven't had that feeling in many years, just to get up in the morning, look around at everything, and be like, you know what, I'm happy. I haven't had that in a few years. And I'm not going to use you guys as my personal psychiatrist, although you guys might save me a lot of money, because I heard they're pretty expensive. But yeah, just to be happy, I think, is a good one to make. I could wish for more money. I could wish for a new gun. Make a resolution to get a new gun, which I could probably still get. I want to get the UTS 15, which, if I get it, man, I'm going to do an unboxing video for that. But if I get it. But I think happiness is also not that great of a resolution to make. Happiness doesn't come in a year. Happiness takes many years to acquire. It takes a mastery of yourself and your surroundings. If you're not happy with who you are, you're not going to be happy with what's around you. Even something as small as trying to be happy is one of the hardest resolutions to have because you can't make yourself happy. You can do things that can attempt to make you happy. Like, for example, when I had the resolution to get a girlfriend, I thought that'd make me happy, but it didn't. I don't want to go too deep with this, and I don't want to make really invalid arguments or very shallow ones, but I really want to know, what are you guys doing? What is your resolution? What's your greatest resolution, and what was the mistake resolution that you made? Another resolution that I would make would be a good uncle, because I'm going to be an uncle to a blood relative this month. I've been an uncle to non-blood for the past few years, but I've never had that blood relative, the one that's connected, the one that's connected in a weird way. It's hard to explain, and it's not that, my step nephews and nieces aren't important to me. It's just, blood is something different. It ties you differently. And a lot of the time, blood doesn't make you any different than anyone else. Sometimes people that are connected to you by blood are the people you hate the most. But I don't know, I'm just excited for it. I'm excited for a lot of things this year. One of the other things that I'm going to try in my resolution is to upload as often as I can. The issue is, now that I got my new computer up and running, I don't know which games to branch out to. Now, I've been playing a lot of The Division. I don't know if anybody likes The Division, but I absolutely love it. I'm going to be playing more WoW, less of it, unfortunately, just because of it's the natural game. New expansion comes out, it's really exciting, and then it kind of dips down a little bit until the next expansion. Smite is another game you're going to see more of. Hopefully I could do some cool things in that. I don't know if you guys like Smite at all, but Hopefully I could branch out a little bit into at least a bit of each of these games. 7 Days to Die is another game that I really want to play. I'm going to upload one video of that and see if it does well. If it does well, then I'll keep uploading that as well. But back to getting on track. I hope that you all complete your resolutions this year. I always like hearing about everyone's resolutions, and I like hearing about how far or how close they come to these resolutions. Because it's like a new plan. It's a new beginning. Every year is a little bit of a fresh start. Even if we just put that boundary up ourselves, it's not really a fresh start when you think about it. But if you put that boundary up yourself and say, no, you know what, it's a fresh start, then make that resolution for yourself. Stick it out, because you're going to be worth it, because in the end, you're all that you're going to have. You're only going to know yourself the best. You're going to know yourself more than anyone else ever will. You know that whole, I know you better than you know yourself, that doesn't exist. That's only something you see in movies. A lot of people think they know me better than I know myself, when in reality, they don't know half of me. And that's just the reality of the way things are. Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to wish you all a happy new year. And I hope like I said, I hope everything goes your way this year. 2017 could be your year. Never forget that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.